the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in that.
Good morning, I hope you all are well. It's been a nice morning over here. I just finished doing a trellis training session in the garden before the rain rolls in. It's been so cloudy, looking like it's about to rain, and then some sunshine will come through. That's pretty typical Florida summer weather, but I wanted to do some training because it's looking so lush in the garden, which I'm excited about, but also it's a lot more effort to keep it tidy and not out of control, but I really do love doing that. I'm gonna do a more intense trellis training session later, but we have other things on the agenda that I wanna get to today. I also need to update you. We have a butterfly update. So I noticed these gorgeous swallowtail butterflies in our garden the other day, and then we were out just looking at what was growing Saturday morning, and we see these caterpillar-like things on my parsley, and I was so confused because they look so similar to monarch caterpillars, but like in a different font. They're just a little different, and I was worried that they would be some kind of pest because why were they on my parsley? They were just devouring the parsley. And I used my Google Lens to identify them, and they're the swallowtail butterfly caterpillars. So I'm very excited. I wanna try to get more parsley today because thankfully there's a good amount left for them, but well, one, I like to cook with parsley, so it'll be nice to have some for us to eat, but also just to support the swallowtail, the black swallowtail butterfly population. I definitely want to do that. They're getting really big, so I think they'll go ahead and transform to their chrysalis soon, but I'm really excited about that because typically we only see the monarchs, but it's fun to get to observe a different species of butterflies. So that's a little garden update. Took a shower, and now we're about to run errands. So I want to go to a local farm. I want to pick up some bee pollen as well as just some other produce. And I also want to go to the thrift shop because I'm trying to put together like a little care package for one of my friends. So I'd like to thrift a basket and maybe like a cute jar, or I can put flowers in. We'll see what they have. And then I need to take Palmer to the vet. He's okay, he just needs his annuals. So we have that. And then tonight we're gonna do a date night. So we went to the library this weekend and I picked up this book. It's Aunt Dimity and the Enchanted Cottage. The kind of book that this is a cozy mystery, and so far it has been delightful. So essentially a cozy mystery is a mystery, but it doesn't have any gruesome, just terrible, or just kind of like visual evil. I don't know. The best way to describe it is just cozy mystery. So it's a mystery, you don't know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't make you have nightmares. So I'm very much enjoying that. I'm not very far in, but it's been nice so far. It's like a really nice book to read before bed because it doesn't get your mind racing or anything. It really does put me to sleep, but it's just like a cozy setting. So that's been nice. And then I also picked up this, it's almost like a coffee table book. It's called The Earth in Her Hands, and it's stories of 75 extraordinary women working in the world of plants. So there's lots of different profiles on all these inspiring women and what they do and the difference that they make in the botanical communities. So that's just a really fun one to browse around. And then we got the Dishoom cookbook, and this is exciting because Dishoom is our favorite restaurant that we experienced while we visited London, and we talk about it all the time. The meal we had there was just extraordinary. It was just a phenomenal culinary experience. So I was so excited to see this Dishoom cookbook on the shelves, and I've been reading through the recipes, and they are thorough, they are intense. A lot of the recipes, you know, when a recipe has in the ingredients list, it has multiple recipes within the ingredients list. So for instance, it'll have a list of all the items you need, and then, oh, garam masala, page 356. Oh, this sauce, page 249. Like, it's multiple recipes, so it's a very involved cookbook, but we're still gonna try our hand at it. We're actually gonna visit a local Indian grocer because a lot of the ingredients I couldn't find at just our standard grocery store. So hopefully they will have what we need, but We're gonna try to make chicken ruby tonight, which is Dishoom's sort of take on butter chicken. Yep. So we'll see what we can do, but that's a little bit of our agenda for the day. Also, here's an update. I mentioned recently that I'm in the market for a car bed for Palmer when we take him on car rides, and I found this one on Amazon. It is a little small still for his size, but I'm thinking it'll be cozy with him because he likes to curl up in little balls and he likes to go up to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in now and hopefully it'll work well. I also ordered this bike basket for my bike. It attaches to the back rack, which I'm very excited about because we love going to the farmer's market and sometimes we sort of run out of room in the handlebar basket. So that'll be a nice addition. So cozy. It fits really nicely in the seat and it has a little pocket right here, which is nice. I could put his leash and stuff or some treats, right, buddy?
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down. Always on the run, I didn't want to slow down, but baby, then you came around. Yeah, you came around. No, I won't ever let you down. I promise you that I'll hold on. I know that it gets tough sometimes, so I'm here to remind you, love. The sun will shine on you wherever you go, wherever
We are home. It was a successful outing. I found pretty much everything I was in the market for at the thrift store and more. So that is a win. So first of all, we have this gorgeous basket, which is the perfect size because I wanted to fit in a few other goodies as well as a loaf of sourdough. And I believe this should fit everything really well, and it's beautiful. I like the color and the shape of it, so she'll be able to reuse it. Okay, look at this precious little trinket. I think it's a candle holder. Let me find a taper candle so we can test it out. I have a couple different sizes. Let's see. It's just so cottagey and cute. It looks like something that would be in my cozy mystery book. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a taper candle holder. I think a shorter taper would be more suited for this size, but I just thought it was just really cute with the heart handle and the little house on front. So we found that. And then I also found this little swan paperweight because my friend is obsessed with swans right now, and I just like the little swan emoji reminds me of her, so I wanted to give her this. It's cute, even just not as a paperweight, just putting it on a shelf I think is sweet. And then the last thing are these glasses that are also for a friend, but they're just a really nice set. I love the light blue stem. So that's what we found, and now we are getting ready to head out to the grocery store in like 45 minutes, actually like 30 minutes. So I have a pomegranate that I want to go ahead and cut because in the recipe I found in our cookbook to garnish, it says to use some pomegranate. I keep wanting to say parsley because that was another thing I really wanted to try to find is parsley plants and some fresh herbs, but I really want to find organic ones, and I called around to a few nurseries and grocery stores and no one had it. So I wish I had time to go to Trader Joe's because they usually have it, but we do not have time today, but that's okay. We'll just get some already cut herbs and go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that pomegranate, and if I have time, I really want to make crinkle cookies. They're my favorite cookies. They're basically like dark chocolate chip cookies, and they're called crinkle cookies because you also put them in powdered sugar, but I usually, well, the past few times I've made them, I don't put them in powdered sugar, and they're still amazing. So if we have time, we'll also make some cookie dough.
You're never alone. You're never alone. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah, the sun will shine.
We're back home from the grocer. Here's what we picked up. So I learned something new. Cilantro is actually the same as coriander. I did not realize this at all. So we were looking everywhere for coriander leaves, but it's cilantro. So we got that, and then some fresh ginger, some black cardamom, and then this is actually for something else, a different recipe, but I just wanted to grab it while we were there because I want to make the recipe with these soon. And then we got some green cardamom and then some methy chopped fenugreek leaves. This is frozen though, but that should be fine. And I did read the recipe on the way there for the first time, and turns out you're supposed to marinate the chicken for 6 to 24 hours, but we will be pretty much eating it immediately, so we are not doing it to the fullest extent, but you know, we're just gonna try our best. And we already are a little confused because, well, one, all the metrics are in grams, so I have my kitchen scale out and I'm gonna use that. But for instance, it says cut the chicken into 4-centimeter chunks. But that doesn't make any sense. And the picture right here does not look like they're in 4 centimeters. So I don't know. We have questions, but we're just hoping for the best. Our dinner was absolutely delicious. It was quite the journey to get there, so I don't think we'll be making it very often. I mean, once we had all the ingredients, because the thing that took a lot of time was going to the grocery store to find the ingredients, but now that we have all the ingredients we need and we've done it before, maybe it would feel a bit more attainable. But I am going to try a couple more recipes from the Dishoom cookbook. But every time I make recipes from a restaurant, it just gives me that much more appreciation and respect for all of the chefs and people who work in the culinary and restaurant space, because it really is just so much work. I mean, from prepping the ingredients, gathering them, inventory, to actually cooking them and all the talent that goes into that, and then cleaning all of the dishes and pans. It is just absolutely a journey and an art form, so I have a lot of appreciation for people who work in that space. But it was a beautiful meal, a beautiful date night. We also watched Survivor together for a while, which was fun. And I'm on the season finale of which season is this? Season 32. It's one of the seasons on Netflix. It's the Beauty, Bronze, and Brains season. It is such a good season of Survivor. Basically something crazy happens every single episode, so it keeps you on your toes, and I'm just excited to see who takes home the win. But I honestly would be happy with any of the any of the contestants because they've all just been like really well-rounded contestants. So love Survivor, my favorite show. Now I'm just making some sourdough. I'm just shaping the dough, so it shouldn't take too much longer. I'm not gonna do any flavored loaves either, so just 2 plain sourdough loaves for the week. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Tomorrow I plan to have an editing day, edit this vlog as well as another one, do some computer work, and then we have plans with friends in the evening. Oh, and I'm gonna be adding a little addition to our door that we painted recently out in the garden, so I'll show you that soon. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'm so appreciative of you and your support and just the encouragement that you add to my life, and I hope I can do the same for you, and I hope you all are well. But till next time, I'll see you guys